Welcome to WhatGear Reviews, you legendary tech fans. If you're finding my channel for the first time, then consider subscribing if you like smartphone reviews as well as loads of other tech related stuff. And today I've got a brand new device for you. It is the Realme X3 Superzoom. This one is something special because it's actually not the flagship, but it's packed full of flagship specs. Let me show you the back of this real quick. So there's a couple of things that they've done here that is really interesting. So instead of putting the Snapdragon 865, which is this year's flagship chipset, they've actually gone for the Snapdragon 855 Plus, which is like a turbocharged version of the Snapdragon 855, which was the flagship last year. And they've done this so that they can keep the cost of this device low. But check this out, 120Hz display, 32 megapixel plus an 8 megapixel dual selfie camera, and a primary camera which is 64 megapixels. It's a quad camera array and it has a 60x super zoom. So what I'm going to do in this video is unbox it, show it to you guys, and then I'm going to do some zoom tests in daylight and at night as well. And this has a really unique feature here, and they're calling it the starry mode. So they've actually geared this camera for night photography, in particular stars. Now I live in London, so I'm not going to see many stars, but what I'll do is a moon zoom and we'll see how well it does. And I've done moon zooms with other cameras like the S20 Ultra and stuff like that, so I'll give you guys a little bit of a comparison. So make sure you stick around to the end for that. Anyway, let's get this out of the box. So here we go, here's everything that's in the box. Let's have a look at this charger first. So this is in fact a 30-watt fast charger. That's pretty awesome, and it's a UK edition one as well. Usually when I get these phones, they send the European one. We got the 3-pin. Then you've got the user manual and literature, as you would expect. And they've actually thrown in a really nice silicone case here as well, which has a kind of smoky finish to it. And here's the device itself. Well, that is very nice, and this is what they call Arctic white. And you can see there at the top you got the periscope here at the top. Most of the other phones that I've seen with the periscope lens, they usually put it at the bottom, and you can see the quad camera array. You got the flash here, so you've got the side mounted fingerprint scanner there, volume rockers there, USB here, SIM tray here, speaker there. So first impressions of this phone, I actually really like the back of this. That is such a nice finish there. It's like a pearlescent kind of style. Super nice. On the front, the screen itself is huge. You got the pill shape dual camera there. You got a little bit of a chin here at the bottom of the screen. In terms of the weight of it, it's actually a really nice weight. It feels like a flagship phone should. And this really is a flagship phone. If they released this phone last year, this would be a front runner, literally up there against the OnePlus 7 and stuff like this. Alright, so I literally just set this up real quick. I didn't transfer over any of my apps and stuff just yet. I just wanted to see what the phone looks like when it's on. So one of the first things you're going to want to do if you get this phone is have a look at the display settings. The display is actually not set to 120 as standard, it's on auto. So it will choose when to switch it between 120 and 60. The difference is massive, and for those of you that haven't had a 120Hz display, trust me, you can notice the difference in how quick everything appears to be and how smooth it is. It really is very awesome. And when it comes to this as well, I set up the face unlock and the fingerprint unlock. So when I raise it, it sees my face, it will unlock. It's a 2D face unlock. The fingerprint reader is actually really fast as well, which is great because I've seen some other devices with side mounted fingerprint readers that were a bit slow. You can see how quick that is actually. Just a quick tap on the side and it opens immediately. Really impressed with this so far. Anyway, what we want to know is how good is this super zoom? How super is it? Well, we're about to find out. Let's go. Alright, so I'm now outside. You're watching the footage from the front-facing video camera on the X3 Superzoom. And down there is a pub. It is closed because we're still in lockdown at the time of this video, but let's see if we can zoom in on that pub. So it's now night time and the moon is out. Unfortunately, it's a crescent moon, which means it's not like a full moon. So I'll do my best. I think the phone might struggle a little bit more than normal to focus in on it. But let's see how close we can get to it. So don't judge the moon zoom off of this video, because I think this phone could do way better if the moon was a bit fuller, but unfortunately it's not. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't be late.